Trainer battles are one of the core elements of any Pokemon game, and in this video, we're diving into how they work and how you can customize them for your own ROM hack. First, we'll take a look at different types of trainer battles and explore the different trainer battle macros and how they function. Next, we'll break down the trainers.party file, the place where you can customize teams, names, images, music, and even set up double battles. Finally, we'll put it all into action by creating a brand new battle against Archie and his powerful Kyogre. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to create your own unique trainer battles and make them feel like a natural part of your game. If you're enjoying these tutorials, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more ROM hacking tips and Pokemon Centennial updates. Let's get started. The first place we're going to want to start is to look at a couple of examples of trainer battles. So we're actually going to start by going over to Route 102 and looking at this first trainer battle that we're required to face. As you can see, under the object, if you're doing a trainer where you have like a sight line, you do a trainer type. It can be trainer type normal, see all directions, buried. This one is just a normal. If you look at this person, it's a normal even though she's facing the other ways. So this guy is just trainer type normal, and then his sight is 3, so that's how far you can see. So if you right click on him, you can go 1, 2, 3, and then you can see there's like a nice ruler within this event section. You can see that's where the 3 spaces he would go. We can look at this Bug Maniac, or the Bug Catcher. His site ID is 2, so he sees there, which is all you need to see. We can look at this youngster. His site is 3, so he can see all the way up until the grass spots. When you're in the grass, he can't see you. If you step out on that space, he can, which is why you can kind of maneuver around him. But we'll go back first just to this first youngster, and we'll take a look at what his script looks like, just so we can see. And I know he's in Route 102. I have that open. So we're going to look at his script, and it's just, oh look, trainer battle single. Nice and easy. You have the trainer ID, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. Then you have his intro text, so that's what he says before the battle. You have the defeated text, so that's what it says after the battle, but while you're still in the battle screen. And then you have an event script of what happens after the battle. So after the battle, he would do this Kellen register match call after battle. And you can see that one's there. He faces the trainer after the battle. You wait for that movement to happen. If you have match call, then he'll try to do match call. If not, it'll end, and that's the end of the script. So that's kind of the basic, pretty standard. This is what happens. You do a trainer battle single, and all of that. If we take a look at a little bit different of one, we can look at Route 103. When you battle your rival, it's actually this N event, this object event GFX0, that'll just change between the Brendan and May sprite depending on which character you are. We can see there trainer type none because it relies on you talking to them, and they don't have a sight, so they can't force you into a battle. We can go take a look at their script and see what happens with them. With theirs, you just look at the player gender, and it takes you to different ones. It'll take you there, but what we're really wanting to know is when does it give us this trainer battle? And you can see this trainer battle here. It's trainer battle, no intro. That means we had some text before this. We don't need to introduce more text before the battle. With this no intro, you just need the trainer ID and the text when you're defeated, and it's assuming since you had intro text, it'll bring you right back to here, and you'll go to a different script after. If we just take a look at all these trainer battle macros, we can kind of see the basic one is right here, this trainer battle single. That's what the majority of the trainer battles are going to be set up by. The trainer is required to like kind of the trainer ID. The intro text is required. The lose text is required. The event script is set to false, so technically you don't need this. You could just write this and it would go to the next part in your script that you have. And then the music is set to true. You could turn the music off if you really wanted. But that's how it works. You can do that. There also is a trainer battle double. So this will just put in double battles right away. This one you need the trainer, the intro text, the lose text, and then text that says what should happen if you don't have enough Pokemon. It'll do those checks automatically for you, and then the same as before. And then you can look at, there's rematch text, so it's intro text and lose text. There's no other script, kind of basically the same if you're doing a rematch. There's rematch doubles, and there's this rematch no intro. It just needs trainer text required and lose text. It doesn't take anything else. You're just going to automatically go back to that other script. The biggest thing here, the next thing we're going to look at is going to be what the actual trainer data looks like. So if we take a look at, let's actually look at this, trainer route 103 May Trico. So that's when you're battling May if you pick Trico. You can see we have that searched up over here. The scripts, that's the file we're in right here. You can go to this opponents.h. This is the list of all the trainers that are defined. It's kind of a lot of trainers. But if we scroll all the way to the bottom here, you can see there's the N where there's 854 trainers actually defined in the code, and actually trainer none, so there's more than that, but really 854. If you look down here, the trainer count, you have to set it at 855, that one more plus for the trainer none, it's 0 index. The maximum trainer count you have is 864. Because you have flags, there's only space. You can't make more. You have to change kind of how they're handled. Try to stick to only 864 as the max, otherwise you'll be running into other things. A lot of it, there's be trainer rematches that you might not care if they have. You can switch those up, change some things around. But if you add a new one, you have to add one to this trainer count. If we go in the next file, we can see this trainers.h. It's source data trainers.h. This contains all the data, kind of in really nice form. You can see the trainer, all of that. Don't really touch this. The biggest thing is you're going to go into this source data trainers.party. This is where we can actually edit things. Modifying this file will actually change the trainers.h file once you compile and make the changes. So if you recompile without doing some stuff, just make all your changes in the trainer.party. So this one right here, we can see here's the May Trico. There's the name, the class, she's a rival. The picture, it's a picture of May. The gender is female, music, female. It's a double battle, no. If you want it to be a double battle, you can choose true, or you can say yes. And then she has the Torchic, level 5. These are her IVs. You can see the kind of the ones around here don't have anything. If you want to add moves, we'll go down a little bit more. Let's see. The first one that has moves is here. So this one, this trainer Mitchell, cool trainer. Kind of the default things you can see is AI. He's just a basic trainer. He has a Lunatone, level 43. 0 across the IVs, but then he has these 4 moves. And it's pretty easy to simple up. It's the dash button and a space, move name. You see a Soul Rock, same type of thing. If we look for a double battle, I know Amy and Liv are double battle. They have the double battle flag, yes. They're AI, they're only checking for a bad move. You can kind of search up all those AIs and see what you want to do. I want to look and see, what does an Archie one look like? This one looks like it's a trainer _ Archie. His class is Aqua Leader. He's a male. Music is Aqua. This one, he actually has items. He has Super Potion and a Super Potion. Pretty handy. Not a double battle, and he's just a basic trainer. His Pokemon don't have any moves. If we go to Juan for this last battle, he has 2 Hyper Potions. It's not a double battle. He has moves all fleshed out. And you can see his Kingdra has a Chesto Berry. So that's how you give items to Pokemon. It's the Pokemon name, space, the @ symbol, space, and then the item written out. Now let's say we actually want to make our Archie battle from Little Root Town that we made. Say instead of having him give us repels like he did last time, what if we want to make him into a trainer battle? We can go back into our Little Root Town. We find our event script Archie. I'm just going to comment out the repels. So that's just 2 slashes. Here's where we could do this one. Since we already have intro text, we might want to say trainer battle, and then it would be no intro. And if you're ever not sure, you can just go back into one, trainer battle, no intro. So I should actually copy that one over. I don't need that extra space there, but I'll just copy it over just to be safe. And then here we would do our trainer underscore, I'm going to call him Archie Little Root. And then his lose text, let's just say Little Root town text Archie lose. And I'm going to actually create that one right away down here. Just at the bottom of our script. It's just text, do all that. And I'm going to wrap it in a format just to be safe and say maybe I'm not and let's see, what did he say? He's proclaimed this hill is mine. So maybe this hill isn't mine after all. Do something like that. Now we have to make this trainer Archie Little Root. I'm going to copy that over. There's two different ways we could do that. In this opponents.h under include constants, we could change one of these Archie stuff right here. So we could look up Archie. There's one that says trainer Archie. You could probably find more if you want, but I guess we only do battle him once in Poke Emerald. So I'm going to actually show how we would create a new trainer. We'll scroll all the way down to the bottom here. And I'm going to go and define. And then we have a new trainer. I'm going to tab over, and he's going to be 855. And then we're going to have to update this one to 856. So we have this new trainer. Yes, this changed. Yes, we're cool. Now I'm going to go just into the trainers.party. When we want to follow this same setup. So it's going to be 3 equal signs, the trainer name, 3 equal signs. So I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page for this one, just to set up a new one. There's some placeholders there, but it's equals, equals, equals. Our name equals, equals, equals. I'm going to go up to this old Archie script, and I'm going to copy over all of this stuff right here, because I don't really care. I'm going to save it. We're going to go to this Archie at the bottom. Let's say I want his name to be in lowercase. He's still going to be an Aqua Leader. We want that. We want that. Let's just give him, let's say he can have 1 super potion. So if you just want 1, we'll get rid of it there. He's not a double battle. We don't want that. And he has a basic trainer. Next, we would do the Pokemon name. So let's say he's Kyogre. We want to give him Kyogre. Level, let's make him level 40 because I want to battle him with the level 50 Rayquaza that we can get. The IVs, let's copy this over. Can do that, and let's give him, we'll give him 20 in all of them. Make it a little bit tougher of a battle. You can play around with these, test them out, see what you want. If I want to do some moves, you can add some moves if you want. I'm just going to let him be with whatever Kyogre learns at level 40. That's all pretty good. I don't really need that. And just to see how this works, let's give him a Citrus Berry. So after the name, we do the @ sign, and let's just say Citrus Berry. We have all of that. This script doesn't change anything. He's not a trainer type. We want to just talk to him. If we wanted to make him actually do something, we could put him there and set the trainer type to normal. But I don't want to do that. I'm just going to save this. He still has the same thing. We updated this trainers.party, and that when we make it, or when we compile the changes, this will update the trainers.h file by itself there. But we can see, we go back to our scripts.party, we have a trainer battle no intro with the trainer name and the Archie lose. So now we can make the file and look at the changes and actually battle our new trainer that we implemented. So now we have our changes made. We can go ahead and test out our trainer battle. We'll pop open our ROM. We'll go get that Rayquaza first. And then we can actually battle this new Archie battle we implemented. We'll go over. We'll go up and talk to this guy. Receive our Rayquaza. I don't want to just name it. I didn't fix any of that from last time. We're going to set Rayquaza in the lead of our party. And let's go talk to Archie. He says, I'm Team Aqua Leader Archie, and I proclaim this hill is mine. And then we enter into the battle. And we are challenged by Aqua Leader Archie, and he sent out level 40 Kyogre. Ooh, and we are faster. So let's just try a Dragon Pulse. He ignored orders. So that doesn't work nicely. Let's try it again. That is something you also might have to implement, looking if you're trying to give too high of a level. But he just killed us. He was pretty good. Let's bring in our next Pokemon. Let's just do it. Probably not going to work. But here you can see, this is our trainer battle. We implemented it correctly. Yeah, that should be good. Everything kind of is the same. If you would want to alter one, let's say we wanted to alter this May one that we saw first. I know in mine, I just kind of reuse this Route 103 battle to do my first rival battle. And let's say, okay, I want her name to be lowercase. We can do that. And let's say we want to give her a Tepig. We can give her a Tepig. You can make the changes, save it just like that. Everything will work. If you have any troubles, just come back to this. If you want to make new moves, we just say we want this Tepig to have Tackle. And let's give it Ember. And maybe, let's say we want a Tail Whip. It probably already has these moves, but we can do that. And then let's say for fun, we want to give it, we need spaces after all of these. And for fun, we can give it Fire Pledge. So we have that. We'll save that up, and then we can actually go battle this May battle and see if those changes we made actually work. So we'll hop up into our ROM. Just editing is probably the simplest thing. I like to keep a log just of which trainers I've used, so I don't use too many or too little. This is going to be a bummer, having to go through all these wild grass pieces, but we can just go straight up to this May battle. And it should be the Trico one since I picked Trico. But we will get to this part here, and now we will battle her, and she should have a Tepig. And she sent out the Tepig, and it should have the moves that we did. It used an Ember, that was good, and it's just going to use Ember again. It's enough to beat us. She doesn't have a super complex AI, but as you can see, now we've both implemented a new trainer and modified an existing trainer. With this knowledge, you should be able to alter kind of whatever trainers you need to alter. Just remember to keep track of which trainers you used so you don't use a trainer already and then alter it and be like, why isn't this trainer battling? Well, it's because you already battled it in a previous trainer. So that's the biggest thing, just keeping the documentation up so you know what you've used, what you haven't used if you're switching trainers around. But yeah, that should be pretty good. If you guys have any questions or anything else you'd want to see in this series, leave it in the comment down below and I can answer it or look to make a video on what it is. I hope you guys all have a nice day.